driving on Lake Street, I believe, and we are driving up to the mountain. So because it's summertime right now, there's a lot of people coming here planning a hike. It looks like there's still a lot of snow up there, but we'll see. You know, there's a lot of lore and paranormal activity up here, so we're going to see what we can capture. And my window's super dirty, but anyways, we're driving up. It takes about 30 minutes to drive up because it's 14,179 feet or something like that. And yeah, here we go. Let's see what happens. So right now we are at the Bunny Flat trailhead, and the road is closed to get to the top of the mountain, to get all the way up there. They close it off because of the snow. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like walk up the trail. We're gonna go check things out, but I'm not able to get to the top, and then I'm also not able to get to Panther Meadows as well. So that'll have to wait until probably the end of July when they open it up. So I just walked up a little bit of Bunny Flat Trail. I'm a little out of breath because I didn't check to see how high we are, but if up there behind me is like 14,000 something feet, this is like 12,000 feet. Anyways, like there's always like this silence like on the mountain, and all parts of the mountain are sacred, and there's like messages in the silence, and like it's strange. But the one thing that I notice about the difference between here and Ascension Rock is that in that one place where I was whispering and I heard the butterflies wings, there was life force there. There was like a specific life force energy vortex, and I see why people have had transcendental, altering consciousness experiences at that point. I think this spot right here, it's kind of open, like you can kind of see behind me. The trail goes that way to the left, and you can go up to the lower Bunny Flat Trail, up the mountain, on the top of the mountain right there. And you can also like you can hike up there. So one very, very important warning, and I'm giving a warning: you do not ever want to hike this place by yourself. Some people do, and some people have gone missing and have been injured, and some people have never been found. Some people have died. Just really weird, strange stories. That's why, you know, the indigenous peoples of the land, the Shasta, the Modoc, the Klamath, you know, and any other one that I am forgetting, I just, you know, want to apologize ahead of time if I've forgotten to name somebody else. But they have warned people to not go on this mountain by yourself, because there are spirits of the land here that are very powerful. And if you do not have reverence for them or come on this mountain with proper protocol, and you are coming of service to self, then there are things that happen. But for the most part, millions of people come here. People are attracted to this right here. It is exuding this crazy amount of energy that sometimes for people can become too much. But people have had crazy, like, paranormal experiences here. And right here, I mean, you can do UFO sightings, you can commune with them, you see orbs, you see Saint Germain. He's like kind of like a purple violet essence light. He's spoken to people. The Lemurians have come out, have spoken to people. Supposedly the city of Telos is below us right now, and it's just a powerful place. Like deeply resonate with this place. And I purposefully moved where I'm living now, 1 hour north of here, so that I can be near this mountain and in her bubble. And if you sit here for a while, like if I were to sit here, close my eyes, and do some deep meditative hypnagogic work, I'm sure I could bring in some very interesting things, but you gotta be silent. You gotta be quiet, and sometimes it's hard to be silent, you know? So, but if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend coming out here when it opens up and I can go up to the Skiebel parking lot, which is up there. I will tell you the story of Skiebel and what happened. It's really fascinating. The mountain didn't want it there, that's for sure. But yeah, I see some chemtrails, unfortunately. Of course, they're always around. So if you ever see that, chemtrail. Anyways, I got sidetracked there, but you're sitting on this beautiful mountain and there's chemtrails, you know? Like, what the heck? But there's the sun, and it's a full moon night. I wanted to catch the full moon tonight, so we'll see if I can. It's in the nakshatra Jyesta, and Jyesta in Scorpio, and it's in the scorpion's tail in the Gandanta knot. So we'll see what things happen. But it's crazy, like if you come up here and then you look at, you know, social media or whatever, you're like, it's like that doesn't even feel real, you know? It's not even real. It's like I said, that synthetic, artificial overlay of memory that's like fake. Here's some people walking on the trail. Anyways, there's the mountain. Give great thanks to her. I give great thanks to this interesting, somebody made a rock circle. All kinds of people come up here and do very interesting things. But yeah. Blessings to the mountain, blessings to Mount Shasta, blessings to the heart chakra, blessings to the ley lines, blessings to all the ley lines that, you know, in grids that connect to this place. And I send great love and great thanks and reverence, and for all of us that are here on this planet, to help her remember her original source codes, her original template, so that balance can come without the artificial timelines and artificial synthetic overlays upon the planet. The wind tells me so. Sometimes, you know, like if you get that gentle breeze, those are spirits talking to you, the mountain talking to you, interdimensional beings talking to you, hyperdimensional beings, Star Nation, Mother Earth, the mountain spirit herself, you know? So, blessings.
Salsa?
Oh, okay, so that just like came over us. Maybe an airplane?
It's moving fast.
It looks weird. Right there. So something just came up over us. We'll see what happens and where it goes. I'm just behind the clouds. Come back. Yep. It's, whoa. Here is the view of the mountain ranges, a little bit below Bunny Flat. Right over there, there's this scraggly, very kind of like jagged looking rock. That's called Castle Crags. That's another sacred spot. There's a lot of lore about this spot, and there's a lot of things that happened over there. There's scary things actually that have happened in the past, and you know, there needs to be some work, energetic work done over there to release the energy in that area. But there's lore that there were giants in the past that used to roam these lands. And so the original peoples of these lands have stories of big giants that would eat people, and they would live high up in the mountains. And supposedly the giants lived near Castle Crags in that area. There's a lot of caves over there, and there's a lot of interesting things. Like, if you think about it, if we are standing below the ancient city of Telos, the Lemurians, then there's something about this land and the ancient past during the last ice age and the cataclysmic events that have happened. And so one of my videos that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going over to Castle Crags, and we'll hike a little bit in that area. But it's really interesting and it's really beautiful. We're just kind of going down the mountain right now, but gorgeous views. Even though we can't get to the top, it's still really pretty. And right over here I think I'm standing to the east, the full moon is going to rise tonight. This would be a good place to bring in some UAPs, and also maybe UFOs, UAPs, and orbs, and all kinds of things would come right here and visit you.